can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
How old are you?
Why do you want to know that?
Well, I was talking with my mother about you the other day, and she asked me how old you are, and I couldn't tell her.
You were talking to your mama about me?
Yes?
Why?
Well, I told her how nice you are, and how much I liked you, and
Were you sincere about that?
you know I was.
Why'd your mother want to know my age?
Well, Mother is sick. She probably won't live long, maybe just a couple more months. And she worries about me because I'm not settled down.
Oh, I know.
She wants me to be settled before she...
You love her very much, don't you?
Yes.
I think you have a great capacity for devotion. You'll miss her when she moves on, and you'll be lonely. I understand what that is.
What it means to be lonely?
I loved someone once, and the person I loved, I lost. All it was, and much too completely. It was as if you'd suddenly turned a blinding light on something that had always been a half in shadow, and that's how it struck the world for me. But I was unlucky, deluded. There was always something different about the boy. I mean, a tenderness, a softness, or a nervousness that wasn't like a man's. I mean, he wasn't in the least bit effeminate looking, but still that thing was there. He came to me for help. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't find out anything until after our marriage, when we had run away and come back, and all I knew was I had failed him in some mysterious way and wasn't able to give him the help he needed but couldn't speak of, without being able to help him or help myself. And then one day I found out, in the worst possible way, by coming suddenly into a room that I thought was empty, which wasn't empty, but had two people in it. The boy I had married and an older man who had been his friend for years. Afterward, we pretended that nothing had been discovered. Yes, the three of us drove out to Moonlight Casino, very drunk and laughing all the way. We danced the Masubiana. But suddenly, in the middle of the dance, the boy I married ran out of the casino. And then a few moments later, a shot. I ran out. All ran and gathered around this terrible thing at the edge of the lake. I couldn't get near for the crowd, and then somebody caught my arm and said, "Don't get any closer, you don't want to see." And I said, "See? See what?" But then I heard the voices say, "Alan, Alan, the gray boy." He had stuck the revolver in his mouth and fired so that the back of his head was blown away. It was because on the dance floor, unable to stop myself, I suddenly said, "I saw. I knew. You disgust me."